Uh, I'm not the type to say I'm going through depression. I don't really believe in depression. I think we go through down times in life, times where, you reflect on some of the bad decisions that you made throughout life. And sometimes if you make harshly bad decisions, they lead to harshly bad consequences. And your emotions are not gonna quite be in whack. You're gonna feel bad because you've made bad decisions. And so right now I'm going through one of those periods in my life because I decided to change my life. I decided to kind of rearrange my life for a couple of years, dating a 400-pound well woman. Now, the well woman I dated, I knew initially getting involved with her that this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. First of all, she weighs 400 and something pounds now. When I first met her, she weighed like 500 pounds. Like, no lie. She was a big woman. I would share her pictures, but I think there's like a privacy thing involved with this, so I'm not going to show her pictures. Um, but I dated this woman, knowing this is not a good idea. She's 400 or 500 pounds. She goes to clubs. She smells bad a lot of times. Um, she's loud. She's obnoxious. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to see the good in her. I'm gonna see through all the bad, and maybe I can. Cause she desired me at first. She pretended like she desired me. She acted like she really wanted me, and just begged for me. And I don't know. I think at this point I'm convinced maybe I'm an ugly nigga, and I'm at peace with that. I'm at peace with being an ugly nigga because I see plenty of ugly niggas with girlfriends and shit. Okay, I know I've gained weight. I know I've probably gained a lot of weight being with this 500-pound girl because I was probably like a little bit overweight when I first met her, but then meeting her, eating all the food, eating all the chicken every day, fried chicken every day, going to Crumble Cookies. She loved Crumble Cookies and ice cream. And I was like, the whole time I was like, I shouldn't be doing this. This is not a good idea. I should not. I'm already, not the best weight, but me and her would have like food competition. She would eat, I would eat, and before you know it, I didn't blow up to be 400 pounds. Like I'm not that, no, not nowhere near. I'm nowhere near even 350 pounds, but I gained a lot of weight. Okay, being with this girl, and I can't blame her. I have to blame myself. Obviously, I caused that upon myself by making that decision. But I think I get sometimes, like I said, I don't get depressed, but I start feeling some type of way sometimes because I think, man, what about me fell for this 500 pound girl? Because normal men don't do that. Like a normal man wouldn't fuck her. Okay, first of all, you got to be down bad to fuck her in the first place. But for me to get into a relationship with her and allow my whole life to be uprooted. Let me tell you the full story. We moved to Omaha, Nebraska. I didn't know a single person in Omaha, Nebraska. Her family was there. I moved up. We lived here initially in the state we're in now. Initially, we moved to Omaha together. And once she did that, once we did that, she just kind of switched up on me. She went from, oh, I really want you and I want this to work, and we moved away. She went to calling the police on me for really, really petty reasons. Petty reasons. She started saying things that were just very bad and out of the way. And she did a lot of things that were hurtful. I'm like, how? I gotta be some kind of an ugly nigga to, get stuck with something like this. And then, obviously that relationship, it was like hell like that with that, big old whale for a couple of years until here recently in the last 4 or 5 months or so, we've completely broken up. I've, completely cut ties with her. But I've been doing this whole online dating thing, and I've, tried to put myself back out there with women, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it is so hard being an ugly nigga. But then I think, I know plenty of ugly niggas that have girlfriends. I know plenty of ugly niggas that, have no problem with women. I've seen that happen before. Not none of my friends. All my friends are, pretty relatively good looking people, but I've met people like that. And I'm thinking, why don't nobody want to, am I an incel at this point? Am I an incel or something like that? And I don't think I'm an incel because prior to leaving Omaha, I just moved to Arkansas in the last few months. I told you I was with this girl for a couple of years in Omaha, Nebraska. And, I had women there. I had a couple of women I was here. But since I've been here, which has been since April, so that's April, May, June, July. It's July now. It's like 4 months, no women. I've been an incel. I've been a fucking incel like the past 4 months, and then I do this online dating thing. I only be matching with the big old fat ones. And then, okay, fine. I'll match with the big old fat ones on the dating sites. That's fine. I don't mind matching with the big old fat ones. But then they don't even message me like that. Then the big old fat ones just suddenly stop responding. So it's like, man, what the fuck? Am I that bad of an ugly nigga? Is that really what's going on here? And then today I was talking to this one girl. I thought she was just fat and a little bit manly looking, right? And so I was messaging her, and I was really feeling this girl. Let me tell you, I was really, really, really feeling this girl. Okay? And we were just talking and texting, and next thing you know, we start talking sexual, and oh my God, I'm just really, really, really turned on by her. Well, she pops up and asks me this weird question. She goes, well, what's your sexual orientation? And I'm like, that's a weird question, bitch. Why would you ask me about my sexual orientation? And she's like, well, I'm transgender. She told me she was transgender. I forgot how he said it. Now I know it's a he. That was just the final straw, man. I just wanted to kill my fucking self at that point. I blocked the motherfucker. And I said, man, and then I started texting this other fat girl, and she just randomly stopped texting me. I don't know why. I guess I'll try to lose weight at this point. I don't even know if it's the weight loss. I just don't fucking know. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life. That's what I got going for myself. How are you? My goodness, I feel bad. But it's gonna be okay. They say the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Maybe the sun will come out tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think the sun is gonna fucking come out tomorrow. The sun, well, maybe it will come out tomorrow. Who fucking knows, man? Who the fuck knows? Maybe the bitch is gonna come out. Maybe it won't. I would really like to. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this woman situation. I'm sad about women. Sad about that. Then had a situation last. It's not even a situation. Just a life altering thing last year. Just tired of people dying. The person that died. I don't even want to bring that on YouTube. It's just that hurtful. Oh gosh, there's just so much shit going on. Then on top of that, I believe I'm fat and ugly. I feel bad. And sometimes I don't feel fat and ugly. That's the thing. Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, hey, I'm relatively handsome. But then other times I'm like, God damn, man, how do I exist being me? But then I look at, other people that are worse off than me and I'm like, God damn, they got it better than me. I know I can't be worse than this bitch. I know I can't be no worse than this 500-pound bitch. I know. Look at her. Come on, man. I can't be no worse off than this motherfucker. So some gotta shake. Shit. Some gotta shake. Somebody gonna eventually give me some pussy or something. I want to find a wife, but at this point, I'll just settle for a little pussy until I get right with God. Ask God to. I know God's gonna help me find a wife one day, but I'll just settle for a little pussy until then. God damn, man. Shit. I guess you would call this loneliness. I guess this is what loneliness is. Ugh. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. And then, I've heard people say, well, woke. which obviously people don't call me woke. You're feminine. Like you act like you have a weird personality type. And I think maybe I do kind of have a weird personality type, and that makes it a little bit more difficult to be with black women because I exclusively date black women. I don't deal with white women. And so maybe I don't think I'm definitely not feminine. Definitely not feminine. But I know I have a different kind of personality. Make it hard sometimes. Make it hard because, bitches want, you know what bitches want. Bitches want like a thuggy type nigga, Oh, I'm hard. I might have a gun and I sag my pants and I drive a Mustang and dreadlocks and bandanas and shit. I don't do that, man. God, that's why I hate black culture, man. It make it hard on a nigga with sense like me. It makes it hard on a nigga with sense. A nigga with sense, man, around these niggas, have you fucked up in the head, man, around all these niggas. Because black culture, that's what it is. I could get plenty of pussy if black culture wasn't so fucked up. Or if I decided to be fucked up, like if I decided to wear the bandanas and wear the ghetto shit, clothes that are too big for me, and you know how thugs dress, I'd probably be better off. But I don't do that, man. I can't engage with that. So I guess I'll just be a lame. That's how that works. Be a lame and get minimal amounts of pussy. You just got to scrape the bottom of the barrel for pussy. I guess that's fine. I guess I'll keep doing that. But eventually I'll find some kind of a woman. Goddamn. But, that's my rant. That's my rant. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. And remember to like, subscribe, share, and as always, stay woke.